Joe Schmidt with Comic Book here at San Diego Comic-Con, and I'm with Mr. Freshly Squeezed himself, Orange Cassidy of All Elite Wrestling. How's it going?
It's going good because this is probably the most comfortable setup I think I've had the pleasure of sitting in.
You get
this whole convention thing because it's a nice couch. I can let my leg up, so it's nice.
And you do like to lounge. You are known to lounge.
That's one of my favorite things to do.
So since we're at San Diego Comic-Con, I got to ask, what's your favorite thing about it?
My favorite thing about San Diego Comic-Con is there's just a lot of people here that like a lot of the same stuff. We're kind of all in it together. I guess that's nice. What is that? What is that called? Camaraderie? Is that a thing? Is that the word?
Friendship. I mean, it's a sore
friendship.
It's a sore word for you.
Sure. Yeah, that's good. That's it. That's my answer.
I like it. And you're here to also promote your new crossover comic books with DC.
Yes, that is
insane.
correct. And I have something here. Hold on.
Oh man, I can't wait to see this. I haven't seen this cover. I've seen a few of the other ones.
Actually, because you can't. So this is what I won yesterday.
Oh damn!
Me and
the Adult Swim.
Me and Willow Nightingale won the Battle for the Booty Adult Swim AEW Championship because we won it together because we're a tag team. And this was the Pirates Booty Treasure that we won. So now I got to carry this thing around in my backpack, which I welcome.
Do you have to defend that on TV?
Who knows? They seemed very excited yesterday, so we might end up doing it.
You two versus Rick and Morty next.
So we got beat up after we won that, and Buff Summer and Buff Rick came out and saved us.
Oh,
so that was nice.
Mutual enemies type thing.
So here's my comic book that they did. There was a DC AEW crossover, and they made me look pretty much dead on to how I look in real life. Very accurate with all of the muscles and the tone and everything. But this is incredible. And then
mid-orange punch too. Yeah.
They nailed. So on the inside, they did a deep dive and they figured out like our origin stories. And they made it, and it's insane. And on the back here, you can see all the AEW wrestlers that they did it for. So you got Dr. Britt Baker, Will Ospreay, Swerve Strickland, our AEW World Champion, Darby Allin, my good friend, and Timeless Tony Storm, who was also the AEW Women's Champion. So they did a great job, and I'm very excited. Here, you can have this one if you want.
Oh,
that's yours.
Souvenir. You're going to have to sign this when we're done filming.
I love signing stuff. It's just O and C.
Just OC, and
real
you're done.
Quick, done.
Okay, now I have to ask you, one of our hosts over here, he thought of this question. Have you ever reached in your pockets and found something in there that you forgot was there?
All of the time. What a great question. Who asked that question?
That guy right there. That guy right there.
What's your name?
Brandon.
Brandon. That's a great question, Brandon. Usually it's like a Sour Patch Kid that like kind of something. Yeah, just a loose. And these are things that you find in your pocket, like Sharpies, obviously for reasons.
Signing OC.
I haven't used change in probably a decade, and I find loose change in my pocket sometimes. But I don't understand any of this stuff. I will find some friendship bracelets that I forgot about, but I guess I shouldn't have led with the Sour Patch Kid one because that was probably the best answer. That was the one I ate.
Did you eat it?
I'm not.
Don't answer.
I'm not saying.
So you've been doing the freshly squeezed thing in AEW, and even before that. How do you keep this character fresh after so long? So freshly squeezed.
I have no idea. I think what it is, and I think I keep this with, and this is what this is a very interesting question because I'm doing Orange Cassidy because I found it. I find it interesting. It makes me excited. And when I find something new that I could do that is exciting and interesting, I'm going to do it. Mm-hmm. And I think if I like it, I hope that the people will like it. And that's what I try to to embody when I'm moving forward. Because what is fresh and what is new? Well, if I like this, I'm going to do that, and hopefully they like it too. And so far, not all the time, it works. So I'm gonna keep with my strategy.
Yeah, it sounds like you've put a lot of thought into this one.
Barely any thought. Barely. It's literally what I said was, I just do what I like. That's my answer.
Have you ever thought about turning heel?
But see, why would I want to do that? I don't know. No, I don't know.
Some of your friends have turned heel recently.
Yeah.
Oof,
That's
that's rough. We don't have to go there. When did you realize you were that over with the crowd?
I mean, I don't know if over is the right word. I think they just like to. They play along. They like to have a good time. They play along. They have a good time. When I wrestled Pac at Revolution 2020,
Most watched YouTube video.
yeah,
on
I
AEW's
think
account?
people kind of understood. Like, and that is the embodiment of me. So I think that was. I'm very proud of that, and Pac is one of the best wrestlers in the world. So very, very lucky.
That's the clip that I show friends who are like unfamiliar with wrestling or unfamiliar with you. I'm like, look at this. How do you not like this? Wrestling is the best.
And I get that a lot of like people that come to meet and greets and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, this is my mother, this is my father, this is my girlfriend or my brother, sister." Like, they're only here because they saw you, and now they watch wrestling with me. So I really appreciate you like getting us together and bringing. Because I'm kind of like that guy. Like if you show at a party, like people are like, "Oh, what are these guys hitting each other in the chest for? Wearing underwear?" And it's like, "Oh, this guy is gonna just wear jeans and drop kick people with his hands in his pockets." Like, oh, I get that. So that is like one of the biggest compliments I can get is like bringing new people into professional wrestling.
And so you've put on a lot of bangers. You mentioned the match with Pac. I mean, you matched with Will Ospreay. You are pretty much known for like having match of the year type matches a lot of the times when you go out there with another talent that is on your level. So, I mean, is there anyone that you haven't wrestled on the roster that you are eager to work with?
So I never had an answer to this because I don't want to wrestle anybody because I don't want to get beat up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get.
That's your job.
I know, and so if I can avoid doing the hard stuff, that I will. But if I have to, I will. MJF did some pretty disgusting things the past couple of weeks, and especially, I take a lot of pride in the international championship, and he kind of just ruined it. And if it wasn't for Will Ospreay going after him, I would have done something about it. MJF is probably on my hit list now. So.
You're just selling tickets right now, man. If they book this.
He
Tony,
never,
book this.
he will, MJF would never, he knows. He knows.
Well, now I'm wanting to see an MJF Orange Cassidy feud. So however long it takes for that to happen, I'll keep watching. And I hope you have a good Comic-Con, man.
I don't want to get up off this couch. I'm kind of comfortable.
Right. We're going to take a nap. Good night, guys.
This is nice. It's nice and cool in here, too.